So I started a thing, but I don't know where my saved data. I started recording. It is become dead already. Not a dead slow. It is like a kind of dead system. This is my last class. Okay, I think I got to know my another hard disk gone. There is a problem in that one, so in that part only. See, if I open this, E drive is not there. So I have a two hard disk. Only one hard disk is showing. What to do? It's okay, no problem. No. I will save in some different place. Okay. But I need that document. The document is very useful. Okay. So we'll go to the PowerShell again. If something, any interruption is occur, so I'm going to stop here. Guys, normally you have a Windows commands, right? Have a Windows command. Normal Windows commands are just a commands. Okay, not for used for script writing. Windows commands not used for script writing. We can use Windows commands and you can write as a script. Okay, you can write script like a VB kind of script you can able to write. VB script. Okay, you can write a VB script. Okay, VB script. We can write bash script by writing a .bat files. Okay, CMD script, .cmd scripts you can also write. Okay, .cmd kind of stuff you can write the script. But it internally is most of the time it is like a script based commands and as well as a .NET Win32 base commands are running here. Okay, so mostly we normal CMDs are give to the just to give any basic command, right? So already I told if you go to help, so these are any command you can use it already. We discussed about a normal commands, echo command, date command, cal command, um, okay, mkdir, emd, okay, link command, make link, symbolic link, hard link. We discussed soft link, hard link in Linux. Same thing, mk link is a symbolic link and hard link we can able to create it. We can move it, print it. You can check the IP address, we can shut down, we can reboot. So like that, so we can have a lot of commands in the normal command prompt. Okay, same way in a PowerShell, we have a commands called a cmdlets. We have a commands called a cmdlets. Okay, next, like a command based script writing in the normal Windows script writing is there, like a VB script, bash script, .bat, .cmd. That this kind of script writing is also there. In a PowerShell itself, script writing is PowerShell scripts are there. Okay, it's not based on a command based script. It is a direct like how you write a Python program, how you write a Java program, how you write a bash program kind of stuff. Also we can able to write. The extension is mostly like it is .ps. Okay, so you can write PowerShell based scripts. The extension of the script is .ps. Extension of that script writing is .ps. Okay. So other things also there. Remote management. PowerShell remote access is possible, like a PSSession command is there. So usually like this is used for a remote access. Okay. Remote access. So PSSession, PowerShell session, remote access. PowerShell direct. We can easily connect to Hyper-V virtual machines. Okay, Hyper-V virtual machines, basically nano servers. Connected to nano servers. Okay, direct connection to nano servers, mainly basically virtual machines. Okay, both are same. Okay, PSSession, so remote access is also there. Okay, for example, guys, I want to run or I want to check certain things. Like 10 computers are there. 10 computers are there. Okay, I want to push a configuration to 10 computers. Okay, push a configuration to multiple servers from single server. So this concept called PowerShell DSC. Earlier curriculum till last year, last 3 years, we have a PowerShell DSC is there. So PowerShell DSC is there. So DSC means desired state configuration. One second. So I will go to the spellings once. Desired state configuration. So PowerShell. So learning a PowerShell is a different type of modules also there. Like do you want to learn a PowerShell commands, or do you want to learn about a PowerShell scripting? Do you want to learn about a desired state configuration? So desired state configuration is nothing but a automation type. What is automation type? So for example, you take an like a ansible F or puppet. Okay, this PowerShell DSC also comes up here. So what is this? What is this automation kind of stuff? Okay, so it is like a automation type. Automation deployment. Automation deploy related kind of stuff. Okay, so what is this? What I'm trying to say is, I have a 10 servers are there. For 10 servers, I want to configure a web server. I want to configure 10 servers as a web server with a certain web content in it. So I have to go to each server and I have to configure it, right? So otherwise, I have to connect it 10 servers remotely one by one. I have to configure. But here it is not like that. So in a PowerShell DSC, you have to create a MOF file. Okay, so there is a Microsoft firmware file is there. Okay, so you have to create a one file. So for it is actually have to create a script. If you run the script, so then there is a MOF file will be generated. You have to just apply, like you have to start the desired state configuration. So the configuration is applied to all the 10 computers. You have to specify the 10 computers. Names are IP addresses, generally names. Okay, so when you are specify the computer names in the list, the configuration is go to all 10 computers. So that is called a PowerShell DSC. Okay, that is up to last year. It is the curriculum part. Now recently they removed PowerShell DSC from the curriculum. They put a PowerShell only. Okay, PowerShell DSC is only one part. Okay, PowerShell DSC removed, then it become all PowerShell kind of stuff. Okay, so we'll see here it is few things in the kind of stuff. Okay, so this is a basics of PowerShell. No, first of all, how to learn the PowerShell. Okay, so before we do all this thing kind of stuff, before we see how to learn the PowerShell, what are the free resources are available also. So luckily, you have a Java T point, tutorial point, Microsoft documents. You can go to Microsoft. Also, you can learn PowerShell. Okay, so this is the PowerShell from Microsoft. This is entirely powerful. So this is a PowerShell. Okay, so some of the description which is I given in notes under this part. Okay, so that is also description wise also it is very good. So it is what is a PowerShell. This is directly from your so specific course you want to learn, you can learn it. So guys, only one important thing about a PowerShell it is like a Linux. If you learn Linux is Bash shell is there. Okay, so in a Linux, so when you're writing a script part, I didn't told you that script part here. So for example, see this in Linux or Unix, you have a bash commands are there, and as well as bash script is also there. Bash script is different, commands are different. Okay, we may use the commands in the script writing. We may use Linux commands in bash scripting. But when you are writing a meaning of scripting means just like a Python, C++, Java kind of stuff, there is a few more things in the script writing. Learning of command is different, learning of scripting is different. Okay, so that's why I've written commands, script, okay, like that. Okay, so Python is a script language, not commands. Python don't have any machine level commands. Like you do command, you will get some kind of art. Okay, you will get a certain commands. So sorry, Python don't have any commands. Java don't have any command. C++ don't have any command because there are direct script languages. But Bash is a commands are there. Bash script is there. Okay, Windows commands are there. So Windows based other type of scripts also there. Okay, like a PowerShell commands are there. PowerShell script is also there. Okay, so this is the point I want to tell. There is a lot of information available, so then you can find it is. So there, PowerShell is a cross-platform task automation solution made up of command line shell, a scripting language, and configuration management framework. PowerShell runs on a Windows, Linux, and Mac. But actually, PowerShell is basically based on a Microsoft only. Okay, so PowerShell, so basically from Microsoft only. Guess why last time also, one of the batch, the service desk batch only. The guy, one guy asked me, sir, why you are copying, pasting, or searching in a Google? It is not good if you are searching in a Google, guys. Important thing is we no need to fix to something. Means there is a lecturer, he's told something, we have to fix it. So you have to only that is the truth. That kind of mentality won't work when you are working on yourself. Okay. So in a learning mode, so to start understanding how to learn, there is a lot of information available. Start going through it. Go read. You will find to get it. Okay. So that is the point of learning. For few things, for starting point, for networking basics or Windows basics, some one or two PPTs are okay. That is PPTs for guideline. Okay, so sometimes when you are jumping, okay, so there is no guideline. If you want to swim in a swimming pool, you don't require any thing, only because you have a instructions. You are learning instructions, PPTs are there. You can easily do it on a swimming pool. But when you are really learning into the river, or maybe you want to learn in a ocean, so when you are jumping into the ocean, when you are coming into the real time, everything you have to predict, everything you must know how to go for it. Okay, so the command line shells, there is a three things about a PowerShell. One is a command line shell, second scripting language, configuration management framework. You can see already I have written there is a command lines called a command lines. We have a scripting and we have a configuration management. Okay. Additionally, I said like this is a remote configuration things, remote connection kind of stuff. First, PowerShell basically Microsoft related, guys. It is basically Microsoft. You want to run a PowerShell into the different operating system, so compulsory the PowerShell running environment you have to install. Command line shell is a modern command shell that includes best features of other popular shells. Unlike most shells only accept written text, PowerShell accept written .NET object. Shell including these features, robust history kind of stuff. Okay, alias, pipelining, for okay, help. Okay, so this kind of stuff is also available. So I'm creating another notes. Script language. PowerShell is also a script language. As a script language, PowerShell commonly used automatic management of system, also used to build, test, deploy solutions, often CI by CD. What is CI by CD? Continuous integration, continuous deploy environment. PowerShell is built based on a .NET common language runtime. All inputs and outputs are .NET objects. No need to freeze text output to extract the information from output. Okay. So these are a basic features. Okay. I didn't specify a few more things. Here it is. When I said PowerShell remote access, like a PSSession, PowerShell direct kind of stuff, PowerShell also use it to connect, this also is connected to cloud related Azure, Office 365 kind of stuff also. Remember that one. So we can manage Azure deployments, okay, Office 365 related deployments also. Automation platforms. Extensively, nature of PowerShell is enable a ecosystem of PowerShell module, deploy and manage almost any technology you work with. For example, Microsoft Azure, Windows, Exchange, SQL, third-party AWS, VMware, configuration management. I already told what is the configuration management. So PowerShell desired state configuration is a management framework in the PowerShell that enables you to manage your enterprise infrastructure with the configuration as a code. Configuration as a code. Configuration as code. Okay, so usually configuration as code is like a ansible all comes under configuration as code only. With a DSC you can. So it is a, here we use PowerShell scripting. So create a declarative configuration and a custom script for repeatable deployments. You have to deploy a web server. You want to deploy a print server. You want to deploy some application. Okay. So you want to do again and again and again. So instead of same thing. So we can for multiple system, not for a single system, multiple system you can do it. So enforce configuration settings and report on a configuration drift. Deploy configuration using a push or pull methods. I just push means you push the con to remote systems. Push means you push the PowerShell DSC configuration, desired state configuration. It's a configuration management. Okay, so using a PowerShell DSC, you can push the configuration to your remote PC, remote PCs. Pull configuration, we push configuration to remote PCs. Both are no difference. Both are to configure remote PCs only. Okay, pull does not mean taking from there to here, but problem is only the difference. Push configuration means you push the configuration to remote PC. That's it. Okay, once you are pushed, you don't verify. You don't maintain the configuration. Pull configuration is not like that. Pull configuration, we push the configuration to remote servers or remote computers, and we will verify for every 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 1 hour. Okay, every particular interval of time, we verify our remote servers having same configuration or not, or anything we have to update. Okay, anything required to update, or is the same configuration is maintained by remote PCs. Okay, so that is a full configuration. So push and pull, not much a difference. So guys, PowerShell is a feature. Okay, PowerShell is a feature in the Microsoft Windows introduced in a Windows 7 itself. Okay. First of all, PowerShell has built-in feature. You're using it from Windows 7. It meaning is automatically it is there in 2008 server. Okay. Now, if I have a Vista, I have a Windows 2003 server, Windows XP. Okay. Now I want it. PowerShell. Yes, you can take. Yes, you can take. Not only as a feature, can also download and install, okay, PowerShell. Okay, we can download. Also, we can download and install. Not only as a feature, also you can able to download and install it. So here it is a tutorial point is also providing, so different kind of stuff. So PowerShell tutorial, what is a PowerShell? Provide a basic advanced concept. Okay. Again, remember it is a command line, scripting, and configuration management. Three things are there. So here also you can put a what is a PowerShell also from there. Okay, so you can see PowerShell is an automated task based Powerline shell and associated scripting language created by Microsoft. It is a new shell of Microsoft which combines old command prompt and functionality with a new scripting instruction set with a built-in system administration functionality. Okay, so mainly PowerShell for a administrators, not for a regular users. Not for a regular users. Okay, so why we use a PowerShell? Also, it's better to take. So few points, guys. You're not required, sir. You are giving lot of material what to study and all kind of stuff. Out of this, only few points are important. So then, like your Python, PowerShell is also a object-oriented programming language. Object-oriented programming language. Okay. So many interfaces of GUI that Microsoft designed for its various products. There are front-end interface to various products or front-end interface to the PowerShell. So recently like a Microsoft Exchange, SQL servers, Azure, Office 365. So we have a PowerShell based modules also there. Module means you want to connect it to a particular application. So we need a connectivity. So when I started a Windows Server 2012, so when I'm teaching, so I got to repeat like a PowerShell, PowerShell, PowerShell. So people are asking, sir, you told so many times PowerShell. Tell me some PowerShell commands. I asked them, so don't worry about it. We'll go with the GUI. No, sir. You don't know anything. That's why you are skipping the PowerShell. We want it. So then I started telling how to do the PowerShell kind of stuff. Then people start telling, sir, we don't require a PowerShell now. Okay, I will tell the command that one, so don't worry. It is more secure than running vbscript or other scripting languages. Okay, it allows performing repetitive tasks more efficiently by combining multiple multiple commands and by writing scripts. Suppose a system administrator want to create hundreds of Active Directory users. He can achieve with this help of only some PowerShell command lines placed in a script. So that is what I showed to the people that time, like how to create a user and how to create 100 users at a time. Not 100 users, 5 users, 10 users at a time. Sometimes users list is in our Excel sheet. So I have to convert the Excel sheet into CSV format, comma separated value format. Okay, so then I upload the users to Active Directory from the that list. Okay, using PowerShell. Okay, so that's command else also there. So many complex and time-consuming configuration and tasks can be done in seconds with a simple commandlets of PowerShell. So very simple to understand, guys. PowerShell is a command-based script, okay, and configuration type. Okay, like ansible kind of stuff, remote configurations or push configurations to multiple servers or multiple computers. It's basically created and developed by Microsoft only. It is basically run based on a .NET. It is object oriented. It is object oriented. Of course, PowerShell is a scripting language like your Python, so you can write a programs using a PowerShell. The extension of PowerShell script is .ps. Extension of PowerShell script is .ps. Okay, so yeah, so we can do certain tasks in the administration, repetitive task we are doing, like adding a users or adding a groups or deleting something. So you can able to create, do it from the PowerShell also. So this is a basic introduction to a PowerShell. And how to open the PowerShell. So this is a advantage of PowerShell is also given. So you can go through the advantage of PowerShell. What are the prerequisites, kind of stuff. Okay, little virus free. Okay, if you're running a PowerShell kind of stuff, it is not a cmd.exe type. .exe is not there. .ps only there. So obviously, so certain viruses are unable to react with your PowerShells. So it is automatically become secure. Okay, it is easy to learn and implement. No. The object-oriented scripting language. Okay, more functionals as compared to vbscript and command prompt. Supports automation platform, which is also important. Okay, factor. We can also execute a .NET code in the PowerShell. In PowerShell, there is no need to specify the type of variable. So same thing. It's also interactive. It allows programmers to try first at a console and then work with the more complicated scripts. There is a concept of background jobs in a PowerShell scripting. It provides features of reusability. So script is which is written for a script which are written once to perform a particular task can be saved for later use, can be merged with other script to perform various tasks. So repetitive tasks can be performed to execute the task. Something very big one is given. Okay. So this is the disadvantage of PowerShell. We need a .NET framework. So if you cannot able to install a .NET framework, it won't work anyway. Object-based with the most shells, text-based commands are used to understand a PowerShell. Okay, so security risk is different. Okay, so whatsoever it is. Oh yeah, why it is showing a script security part. Meaning is most of the PowerShell we use as for a remote access directly without using any 10 letter SSH. Like you want to connect with the bash, you can't connect with the bash or you cannot connect with the CMD and required a separate protocol for that one, like SSH or a talent or R login kind of stuff. But here in this PowerShell, we can use the PowerShell direct command connection. Okay, so this is a basics of theoretical basics. The next point I will tell and we'll take a small break. Okay, so first of all, how to open the PowerShell. So go to PowerShell from the start menu. So this is the basic PowerShell. This is run as a administrator. Normal PowerShell, if you open, it is like our command prompt. It's a user based PowerShell. So it is a background is blue color and letters are white color by default. By default, because Microsoft is blue. Okay. So yeah, better don't change the color set. Like in a command prompt, you can change the colors. So I change my color. So the background is white color. So foreground is black color. So when I type, it shows in a black. So it is for me and for you also clear visibility. But in this one, you can increase and decrease the text size, but don't change the colors. So right click here, go to properties. So you can increase or decrease the size of the color or a fonts type bold like this. Layouts, colors, terminals. So if you go to the colors and you change the colors, so you'll get a confused. Some letters may not be can't able to see. Okay, so it is depends upon a normal command. For example, so it is writing on a yellow color. See, when I putting a command, it is showing a yellow color. Okay, so see it is see that is not yellow color, not a black color. See it is ID input object. See it is okay like this. Or maybe I'll give some particular object like process. So it is error. It is showing in a red in color. The quotation thing shows in a different color. Okay. So the because of different type of colors we are using, it is showing. So don't change your default PowerShell. So that is the first one. To recognize you are open a PowerShell or not, you can see it's a PowerShell heading, and this is the PS. In a PowerShell, you can run normal Windows commands and basic Bash commands also we can learn. That is the built-in feature of PowerShell in the current versions. Normal commands like DAR. Normal command is working. LS is also working. I use LS and DAR. LS is a Linux command. DAR is a Windows-based command. Okay. What is the command? It's for the same thing like this line actually command of a PowerShell. Okay, so I put a DAR Windows command, LS Linux based command. So basic Linux bash commands it is supported and the normal CMD commands also it will work. Okay, so the commandlets are different in compared to others to here. So already I told to learn PowerShell. So it is not like your Python or it is not like your Linux commands. So if you know how to do it, um, geographically, GUI mode, like a right click kind of stuff, left click kind of stuff, like that, how to open something, right click, new open. I want to create a file, right click, new file, right click, new folder, right click, new text document. Okay. So how you doing it? Same way we have to do the commands here. So one more point I will tell. So this is the normal command prompt. I want to write a PowerShell command here. So I showed get process. It is not working. One second. So sorry. So I given a command like this. It is showing not recognized. I am telling I type PowerShell. This see it is showing a like this and also like this. Okay. Now I am typing. So same get process. So this is executing the command. The WhatsApp related process. Okay. So I am executed a PowerShell command. Okay. So in the command prompt, how I process, first of all, I put a command called a PowerShell. Then it is convert our normal CMD to PowerShell mode. So if you recognize at the start of the line, there is a capital PS. There is a capital PS like this. So when it is showing like this, you can do PowerShell kind of stuff. You want to go back to the normal, so put exit. So see it is no PowerShell. Again same command, get process. See it is not recognized. So in a normal CMD, you want to run a PowerShell. So type PowerShell first, then you can put a command. So this is the second one. So PowerShell in a normal CMD, how to run a PowerShell kind of stuff. Okay. Next. Go to PowerShell. There is a PowerShell ISC. PowerShell ISC. This is the another one to know it. Very important. Okay. PowerShell. If you open up Windows PowerShell, that is for a commands. That is for a commands purpose only. That is for a writing a commands purpose. But this PowerShell ISC is for a scripting purpose. You want to write a script or you want to run a script, so you can do it. Okay. For example, I am creating a script here. Okay. So $A is equal to 10. So $B is equal to 20. Okay. So print. I don't know that one. Echo $A plus $B. We'll try. So I'm executing all these commands. Look at here. Run the script or run the selection. You want to run only one part or you want to run everything. Okay, so it is not recognize these things as um, yeah, why it is not recognizing? Why it is showing like this? So what is the print statement here? So like this it is. So $x equal to, then I put a $x value. So run the script. So it is, so A, B, X value. So finally I got a X value is 30. Okay. So if I change like if this is 100, this is like this, run 120. Okay. So this is a script writing. This is assigning a variable. Assigning a variable. So $A. So normally in a Python, we put a is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. But here it is $A, $B is there. Okay. So you don't need to specify it is integer or a float in generally. Okay, in general. Okay. So this is a writing a script. Now I want to save the script. I want to save the script. So how to save the script? Click the save. I've written a script, so I'm saving this script. It's going to be saved in the E drive by default. The problem is I don't have a E drive currently. Okay, so I'm going to save in my desktop. Take docs. So later I will copy. Okay, once I connected with my disk. Okay. So in this one only. Okay. So this is my script one. Okay. See, extension is PS1 automatically. I'm not doing anything. Just I saved the script. So like that, you can write a script here and test the script. This is a regular PowerShell only. This is a regular PowerShell command prompt only. But this is for writing a script. So I want to run that one. So if you want to run that one, so then I'm going. So where in a desktop, click docs. So this is the PS. You want to run it, so just right click, open with a, if you want to read and edit something, like you can run edit directly, or you can open with a PowerShell notepad. Okay, run with a PowerShell. So it is executed and closed, so we don't know what happened. So I am opening regular PowerShell here. So it is there in this location. So take the location. So I put a CD, a big location. Okay. Now I want to run that file. So /, guys, the // represent current directory, and execute the current directory content. 120. This is a 120. You change something inside, we'll get an output differently. Okay, so this is how to run the script. This is how to run the script. Way to write, so you can use a notepad and all, but this is works like your IDE type. IDE type. Like you don't require any specific download kind of stuff like a VS Code, Eclipse, that kind of stuff not required. By Python itself providing Python PowerShell ISC. You can write any scripting here. So I am writing another one. See, this is the already existing one. I am going to create a another one. Okay. So I am testing and get hyphen. See this like a IDE suggestions also there. Net IP address. I want to know IP address. IP address. So get net IP address. It will display the IP addresses and configuration of adapters. So all adapters in your system. I want a specific one. Okay. See. So what do you want? IP address. So IP address index alias interface alias warning information. See this. Which one you want it? I put a alias. So adapter name is Wi-Fi. I run this line. Got error because of this IP address. Address family means you want IPv4 family or IPv6 family. Type, prefix length, state, other things. So whatever it is, I'm executing only this line. Okay, and I'm executing another line. So see, get this. So second line only I'm executing. So this is the thing, F8 kind of stuff, selection. Okay, it is showing. So what hard disk you have? Actually, it has to show two hard disks. One hard disk is not getting connected. I'm getting a problem with that one. So since morning we have a problem. So get disk. Okay, another command. Okay, get process. Okay, you can tell any process like a notepad process, PowerShell process. Okay, so try this one. Yeah, notepad.exe is not there. Let's see. So notepad process, notepad process. Okay, so these three commands I'm given. So this is a like a look like a exactly script. This is not look like a script. It is a only commands. You can make this one as a script also. For example, you can save it. You want to run it. /script. It is the first is showing two things. First of all, it is showing interface ID. Next, where is the hard disk type? A notepad process. And the hard disk also gone somewhere. This is the hard disk details. This is the hard disk related details. To start a hard disk. So 3 commands. A simple script. I want to do it again and again and again. I can do it. I can do it. So where is my IPv4 address? And to run this only this executes. Okay. So only IPv4 address. If you don't want very big thing. Okay, so again save it. Execute the command series. Now I can only see the IPv4 address. You can write different script also. Okay, you can write in a different way of script. I am writing another script. I think I make you bore or what? So $IP equal to 192.168.23.1. So what is the IP address actually? 29.1. This is my gateway, and I am putting ping $IP. Okay, so this is simple script, repeatable script, or I can write some timelines also here. Save it. Okay, now I'm writing a third script. Something missing. The ping command related missing. So execute. It is pinging. So when I creating a variable, so it is not just a numerical value, right? It is having some dots. So the value should be taken. So this is the mistake here. Save it. Again run it. This pinging. Okay. So this is command based scripts. These are the command. This is the command. This is the variable. This is all our commands, direct commands. These are all like a script based, like a creating a variable kind of stuff. Like this, you can create a scripts and run it. if loop, for loop, while loop, defining a classes, defining a functions. You can also do it here. If loop, for loop kind of stuff also you can create. If so, $A is greater than $B. Okay, like this. You can write. You can tell like what to do next. Echo. Okay. $A is greater than $B. You can write a script like this. Save it. Run. Something is gone pollen. Okay. It's okay. Let's we'll see that one. Okay, guys. This is about writing a basic script. So this is a basic introduction of your PowerShell. So PowerShell commands, PowerShell scripts. DSC we can't show you, so because we need a 3 systems for that one. Minimum 2 systems. Better is 3 systems. Anyway, we don't have that money. Infrastructure we can't provide. Anyway, it is not showing here syllabus. Guys, understand very basic at least.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Why people are left? No reason at all. So can I take tomorrow then?
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow morning I will take. So tell all your guys 9 members, make sure be there. This is just for how to open it. Okay. Tomorrow I will tell all the commands and very basic things. Okay. And go with any doubts also tomorrow morning or afternoon. I will clarify. Okay.
Okay, sir.